Hi, it's Mitch from PickDogs.com doing these 5-minute halftimes for the Sweet 16. Of course, joined by Jay Briggs, who we do halftimes all year long. Arkansas flat as a pancake in that first half, getting absolutely slaughtered here by UConn. But as we know, this is far from decided. Let's see if we can get any value here on the second half on the Hogs. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Hogs, they like you said, came out flat, kind of getting beat up down low as well. Sango, the big guy, kind of having a field day. It's not over yet though. They might go on a run. I'm curious to see a second half line.
Just 2.5 here for Arkansas in the second half. I mean, this is a must take. Looks like the book's begging for action on the Hogs is probably going to have some exposure here on UConn, the way they they dominated that first half and made it look kind of easy. But I think Arkansas also did not shoot well, didn't take advantage of some opportunities. And we know they're a better team than this. We've seen these UConn 10-minute scoring droughts throughout the season. So not going to see anything here if that happens that we haven't seen already. I'm gonna live and die with the Hogs here. I'm gonna take them. I think if they're down by 17, you take them at 2.5. Basically, you're getting them at 14.5 for the game.
Yep, I'm there
Why
with
not?
you.
Why not? I mean, it's like you got nothing to lose at this point.
Yeah,
Meanwhile, Kansas State, Michigan State battling it out. Kansas State started the second half hot, but regaining the lead just now. So
yep, that's a really good game there too. But I'm with Arkansas on this one. I think they can at least make it a little interesting in the second half. You know, laying one in the second half it seems like a great place to be for me.
yeah, it doesn't. It doesn't seem to me that as much as UConn's dominating here, that Arkansas really hasn't given themselves. It's not like they played well and UConn's just beating them. It's like they've played about as bad as they can possibly play. UConn has played as well as they can possibly play. Um, UConn 60, almost 61% from the floor. That's not going to continue.
It's
And
not.
Arkansas 33% from the floor. That's not going to continue either. But the Hogs shooting almost 43% from beyond the arc, just 3 of 7, while UConn 44.4%. I thought when Arkansas got that steal down deep and they were unable to convert on the other end, where UConn stole it right back and laid it in on them, that was a really, really the low light of the half for Arkansas. And we saw, the Hogs kind of look like they were reeling them in, get it down to that 12-13 range, but and that early UConn run is really what's holding up right now.
Yep, we got to see if Arkansas can get some stops mainly and get some rebounds.
Yeah, they have the talent to do this. It's not like we could be looking at the 10-minute mark and Arkansas is down by 4 or 5, and anyone's going to be surprised except for these UConn backers who've just jumped on them now. I think that this is the difference between people that start following college basketball when they fill out their bracket and people that have been watching it all season long, is that we know that UConn's had some horrific second half scoring slumps. We've had UConn in games. We've had some UConn in some games where they had big leads and we ended up not covering, and ones that we pretty much circled as winners. So I'm not ready to, at the other side of it, I felt either of these teams, the team that won this game could also go to the Final Four.
I feel the same way. I have the Hogs as a Final Four team for me, man. I think they can wake up in the second half. I do.
I think this game is far from over.
I do.
I would say this game is far from over, especially its CBS game. Well, we got about a minute left to go on this show. I like this fast format. I think it's good because we get to watch the games and all that kind of good stuff on top of it. But coming up, our next halftime is going to be Florida Atlantic and Tennessee. So we're going to have a little bit of a breather in between halftimes this time. That game doesn't start till 9 o'clock Eastern. And then the late night game, Gonzaga, UCLA, 9:45 Eastern time. But Jay, any final thoughts here as we close this one out?
No, nothing major for me. We pretty much hit it all. I just think Arkansas, they got to come out rebounding. If they do that, man, then they'll make a second half push and keep this one, at least for our second half bet. The beginning of the game bet, I don't know, man, if they can come out back that far, but we'll see. It's not over. It's March Madness, so we're due for some.
Well, a lesson to Ruffalo and Zwacky. This is what happens when you stay on topic. You can just get it all done in 5 minutes. But anyways, Jay, thanks for joining me, and we'll see you in a couple hours. Let's go Hogs.
Let's go Hogs.
WPS.